I have a DBT thing to demo. Okay, so if you remember from some of my demos before, we have this virtualization thing happening for DBT where you have this new Omni DBT virtual schema that will point to some underlying schema that you have in your database, built on top of the dynamic schema stuff. In certain database types, also I'll point out real quick that since my last demo, MotherDuck now works with the DBT integration, and I'm using that for this demo. In certain databases like MotherDuck and Snowflake, you can use the same connection and get data from multiple databases rather than just from multiple schemas. So you have this extra level of hierarchy available. And you can now use that for the DBT virtualization. So in those types of databases, often rather than using a schema like DBT for your prod schema and DBT buck for your development schema, you might instead have a DBT buck database, and then all of the schemas within that are identical. In this case, that's what's going on here. So you have this main schema. You can see it has an extra or main database. Well, it's the main schema in a database called MyDB. The MyDB is the default database, so it doesn't show up here. So you have this extra prod table, and then in my development database main schema, I have a dev table. So right now it's using prod. If I make a branch, I can keep the schema the same and now use dbt buck as my database, and it'll switch and work like all of the other virtualization stuff. So that's it. And somebody will have to stop sharing for me again.